Alright, so last episode took on some tough challenges here in the Premier League. The first game was against Arsenal. As you can see, we'll pick up a 2-0 victory, I believe, in this game, with Matt Soles making some incredible saves in this game to keep us ahead. And I believe late on in this game here, we get a second goal here with Alanga. A little bit of fortune favoured us there, but we get the 3 points. Up against Man City here, we unfortunately were held to a 1-1 draw. What was the feisty game? As you can see, Teo Hernandez getting sent off in this one. We managed to almost score there to make it 1-0, but we did go almost 1-0 down after a great block there by Diamande. And we did get a goal here, I believe, with Alanga scoring just before the half-time break, if I'm not mistaken. And we did miss that, actually. It was a very, very close game again that either team could have won. But like I said, we did end up drawing this game. We do score here with Alanga making it 1-0 eventually. And Kevin De Bruyne, however, spoiled our evening, scored a great goal there to make it 1-1 to show a point apiece. And as you can see here later on in the game, Matt Soles made a great save for us to keep us ahead and guarantee us a point in that game. And after that, we took on Liverpool here in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, I believe, the quarterfinals, sorry. And an early shot there almost went in. And this game was a very, very close game. Again, like the Man City game, it was very, very close, and both teams possibly deserved to win. But as you see here, McAllister scored a great free kick to make it 1-0 to Liverpool. But we answered back later in the game, and we did bring on a youth academy talent here in this game. And as you can see, in Louis Slater here, after Hudson Odoi scored, we brought in Louis Slater, our youth academy talent here, who instantly made an impact here. As you can see, driving through, not long after coming on, I believe like 10 minutes after coming on, scored a goal to make it 2-1. And after that, he wasn't done there. He got an assist to make it 3-1 in this game. As you can see here, great dribbling by him and a great pass through to Anthony Alanga, who sat down Konate and then made it 3-1. And the game was done there. Let's get into today's episode. And to start today's episode off, we're going to take on Spurs. They're currently sit third in the league on 34 points. We're second on 43 points, so they're 9 points behind us. We're a few points behind Man City, I believe, or level with them at the top of the table. I'm not too sure we'll be all right now in the league table. But I know we're second at least level on points with City. Let's get into this game against Spurs at the City ground and hopefully get a big win here to remain in second and maybe go first in the league, depending on Pep Guardiola's team's results elsewhere. Back here to Gibbs White here, the captain of the team. Back here to Chris Wood. Spurs struggling to keep us from getting inside their box here early on here, but that's good defending there from them. It's a fairly rotated Spurs team other than their front line. Pretty much got Kinski in goal, they've got Ben Davies in defence. So we should beat the Spurs team, considering they're not playing their best 11 against us. Alanga through to Chris Wood. Chris Wood, great move by him there. And Chris Wood, can he make it 1-0? Yes, he does. The New Zealand international, who's been on fire for us this season, puts us 1-0 up against Spurs, who have been all over it in this game so far. They've barely had any possession, Spurs. We've literally been all over them, as you probably have seen. But Chris Wood here puts us 1-0 up, and you have to see it. A good finish by him into the bottom corner. Puts us ahead in this game, and hopefully can add to this lead here and get a few goals to lead Spurs, because Spurs are a decent team. They tend to score a few goals against Crow, and especially with players like Matthias Tell and Heung-min Son in their team, especially Kulusevski as well. They have the firepower, I guess you could say, to get a few goals in this game. They are going to be a tough team for us to beat, but we'll lead them currently. As we're up against Brendan Johnson, the former Nottingham Forest player, but here's Matthias Tell, good defender from Diamande. Oh, it's a good play there by Spurs. Brendan Johnson's through, and Matt Soles has this, the former Nottingham Forest man, ball into the box, so back post, and Heung-min Son's denied by Matt Soles again. So I thought back to Son. Matthias Tell shoots. Soles good save. How did they still have the ball here? Kulusevski. Shot blocked here by Merlot, and they still have the ball. Even Son. Ball into the box. Had a goal with Soles. What a save again. Oh, Maddison gets past Danilo there. And here's Matthias Tell, who's gone through. But ball through into Brendan Johnson, who scores against his former team. He doesn't celebrate across the ball. But on the half-an-hour mark, Spurs load it up here. They've been all over us since we scored the goal. We've been struggling to do anything in this game since we took the lead. And Spurs here are back in this one. Brendan Johnson here coming forward. Got blocked by Danilo. It's going to be out for another Spurs corner here. I think told that his stamina is pretty low. Gives White back to us on the door here. Chris Wood. I was hoping we'll be in the box here, but we can hopefully... I was going to say foot that over to him, but of course a little... pushing it back there stops me from getting across into the box to see it. There's Brendan Johnson, the goal scorer for Spurs. Ball into the box here. Looking for Heung-min Son. Shot taken, blocked by Diamande. But hopefully now we can get attack going, because Spurs in this game, we struggle to do anything against Spurs in this game. It's been a really nothing game. Awoniyi here. Good move by him, of course. Danzo reads it though again. Okay, here goes Alanga. Opportunity for him here. Late in the game, Awaniyi. Come on, win this for us here, Awaniyi. To score the winning goal, there we go. There's probably been like no highlights for this game because Spurs have been such a frustrating team. There's just been nothing going on in this game. It's literally been getting the ball forward and then lose the ball. They come forward, they lose the ball. There's been nothing going on. We're going to get the 3 points that's all that matters, but this game has actually frustrated me massively, man. Like, Spurs in this game have been so frustrating. It's a good finisher by Awaniyi off the bench. To score the winner, you'd have to see it. And thankfully we had the win here against Spurs, because I had a feeling we were gonna lose this game with the way it was going, but we're going to get the 3 points against a very, very frustrating Spurs team. There was just nothing happening in this game. It was so annoying. I literally feel like I've just been sat here in silence with nothing to talk about for so long, up until that moment just there. But we get the 3 points, that's all that matters. And let's move on to our next game. I'll make a new signing as well for this team. And away from home against Everton here, we'll pick up the 3 points here with Awaniyi scoring twice and also Roman Sosa scoring a goal later on to get us the 3 points in this game. And signing here to be a third choice and rotation striker from Real Sociedad is the outstanding striker Ori Oscarson, who in real life has 3 goals in 23 La Liga games and 4 goals in 9 games in the Europa League. It's a pretty decent season for Real Sociedad, even his first campaign after signing from Copenhagen. The outstanding striker is doing pretty good for them IRL, and he signs for us here for 8 million to be a third choice striker, like I mentioned before, be a rotational player alongside Awaniyi for Chris Wood, and could possibly be a future first team striker depending on what happens in the series. And away from home against Wolves, we'll pick up a 2-1 victory over Roman Sosa, getting a goal let on to win us the game, and also Gibbs White scoring this one to get us the 3 points against a bottom of the table Wolves team. And in the Carabao Cup semi-final Thursday here, the second team get a 2-2 draw against Leicester here with to follow, and also Alex Moreno scoring goals in this one to see us get a draw in the first leg here against Leicester. And our second team again here, though, this time in the FA Cup get a victory, this time over Leicester here, with a 2-1 victory away from home with Jota Silva scoring 2 goals in this one to get us a big win over Leicester here. And as you can see, the next game we're going to play is up against Liverpool here. They currently sit third in the league, a few points behind us. We're currently second in the league, a few points behind Man City, top of the table. Let's get into this one and hopefully get the 3 points against Liverpool. I believe we have beaten them in the season already, so let's hopefully do the same here and get another 3 points against Arne Slot's Liverpool here. That's not a great start to the game here. Cody Gakpo coming forward for Liverpool here. The Dutch winger here plays it inside here to Jota and sells what a save that is. Chris Wood, the pass was meant for him, but it went to Hudson-Odoi. Oh, I love that from Alanga, skipping Tsimikas like he wasn't even there. Here into Gibbs White, first time shot from him, denied there by Alisson, no. Okay, Mo Salah here shoots, blocked by Murillo, and that's going to go back to Liverpool, but there we go, Curtis Jones. Loses that now, Hudson-Odoi in the attack here. Chris Wood making a good run as well in the centre, Chris Wood. Denied, we can't get a cross in there because Trent has fouled, no he hasn't fouled him, okay, it's given away a throw in there. He Gibbs White here. Finesse shot opportunity from Gibbs White here, hits it, and the shot there is poor. Now Gakpo, skipped around Nico Williams. Now Cody Gakpo, ball in here to Jota, back post looking for Salah. Blocked it by Arnold, it's going to be a corner for Liverpool to take here. Danilo, the Brazilian, long shot opportunity here for him, and Alisson, his fellow compatriot, denies him. Here. Good for Nico Williams up against him. We're going to bring on Ori Oscarson pretty soon. Oh, how is Gravenberch got the ball? Gibbs White there. Jota shoots. Matt Sells, comfortable save. And here to Elliot Anderson. Now Chris Wood. That's a good move by him. Chris Wood here to put us ahead in this Unso. His last involvement in the game. We're going to bring on Oscarson here in a second. He puts us ahead just over the hour mark. 1-0 up here at the City ground against Liverpool. Luis Slater and Oscarson there will come onto the pitch for this game. I feel like they're gonna offer us something in this one. It's a great pass Dillo into what he beats Canate, and a great finish there to beat Alisson, and puts us 1-0 up here in this game. And it's a big goal for us in this one. In a game that's been very, very close. Let's bring on, like I mentioned, let's bring on Luis Slater and Oscarson for this game. Anderson, good win back there, and that's going to be a free kick though apparently. I'm putting a player on the line for this one because the last time we faced Liverpool, last episode, McAllister scored the free kick. And McAllister this time no blast it over the stadium. Now Lewis Slater, last time when he made his debut against Liverpool, he scored a goal and got an assist. And now he's got the ball through to Ori Oscarson. Oscarson on his debut here. Can he score? Yes, he does. It's a great finish there from the Icelandic talent. And Lewis Slater, the Youth Academy talent we found last episode, gets the assist. And we're 2-0 up against Liverpool. It's been a good second half performance from us in this one. We weren't bad in the first half, but there wasn't really much going on in that one. And Oscarson here, good composure, beats Canate and low-driven shot across goal. Finds the bottom corner and puts us 2 goals up in this game and gets his first goal, I believe, in the Premier League for himself in this series since we signed him. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai here into Jota. But looking for Szoboszlai, his header is over the bar, thankfully for us there. Oh, Lewis Slater, love that from him, sending Trent the wrong way. And he's still going here, he cuts back. Gives the ball to Gibbs White, Gibbs White shoots, and Gibbs White's denied by Addison. That's a better attempt from Gibbs White than we saw in the first half. And the game should be done here in a second. One more attack for Liverpool though. Nico Williams, good defending again against Luis Diaz, and that should be the end of the game. So it'll be a 2-0 win and 3 points against Liverpool here. And Lewis Slater and Oscarson getting the golden assist for themselves. So Lewis Slater with the assist, Oscarson with a goal. And a big win against Liverpool here. Sees us catch up to Man City in the table and go clear Liverpool in second place. And Elliot Anderson, what a game he had. He was man of the match for us. Matt Souls also played great as well. And Liverpool in this game didn't really do much. They had 7 shots, but didn't really feel like they had 7 shots. It was kind of a very even game. But we get the 2-0 win, and you was to see it. Our second team, however, held to a point here apiece against Burnley with a 1-1 draw here, with 2 goals in the first half being the only one scored in this game for either team. In the Europa League league phase, they'll pick up a 3-2 win away from home against Hoffenheim with Ola and Chris Wood, and also Gibbs White scored in this one to get us the 3 points against a tough Hoffenheim team here. And away from home against Bournemouth, they'll pick up a big 3-0 victory against them with Elliot Anderson, Chris Wood, and also Alanga getting goals in this game to get us the 3 points against a very, very tough Bournemouth team. And our second team against Augsburg in the final game in the league phase, pick up a 2-1 victory with Oscar scoring a late goal there on the Ramon Sosa, scoring another goal in this one to get us the 3 points to see us finish in the top 3 of the league phase. At home against Brighton, we're held to a 1-1 draw here with Junior Ruth scoring a goal later on to level it up here, with Chris Wood also scoring for us in this one here. And our second team in the second leg here get a 2-1 victory, making it 4-3 overall with Jota Silva scoring 2 goals in this one to see us win this game and go through into the final, I believe, of the Carabao Cup. And up against Spurs in the FA Cup, we get a 3-2 victory with extra time being needed to win this game with a 1-year scored a late goal for us to equalise it and send it to extra time with Gibbs White winning it for us overall. As you can see here, Gibbs White also scored us another goal in this game, and we do win this game to go through into the next round of the FA Cup. And away from home against Fulham here, we get a 3-2 victory with also scoring in this one, but Ramon Sosa and a 1-year also scored in this game to get us the 3 points against a pretty decent Fulham team. And up against Newcastle here, we've rested our first team, but our second team managed to get a 1-1 draw of Oscar missing a penalty later on to see us possibly almost win this game. But Jota Silva scores again for us in this one to see us get a draw against Newcastle here. And for the final game of today's episode, we're going to take on Arsenal here. We're currently 4 points behind Man City. They're top of the table on 68 points. We're second on 64 points. So a win here against Arsenal will put us 1 point behind them, depending on Man City's results elsewhere. As you can see, for this game, we're going to start James Trafford in the goalkeeper position to give him some game time. Let's get into this one and hopefully beat Arsenal here to keep pace and Man City at the top of the table. Lewis Slater on the bench for this game again. Obviously, last time we faced Arsenal, I believe we picked up a win against them. As Elliot Anderson steals the ball, and I guess White can run at the Arsenal fullback here. I love that from Gibbs White. Incredible there from, not Gibbs White, Hudson-Odoi, sorry. And here's Chris Wood. Blocked there by Saliba though, and the pass they're looking for Alanga. If that goes over to Alanga there, I think we score. Now Alanga to run at Calafiori here. The Swedishman can get it to Chris Wood here, can get the shot away. Chris Wood just about puts it wide of the post there. And it wins the header. Hudson-Odoi. Back here to Gibbs White, long shot opportunity for Gibbs White. And it's blasted wide to the post. Okay, here's Gabriel Martinelli, the Brazilian. Gets the ball into Jonathan David, the Canadian striker. It could be on his way to Napoli. Iro Declan Rice's shot wide to the post, so for them. Here's Jonathan David going through Trafford. Can't make the save, but thankfully he hits the crossbar there. And here goes Jonathan David, and might have just hit the crossbar for Arsenal, but there's Demande defending him.
Sorry, we're really struggling. Similar to the Spurs and Liverpool game, the first half is really hard for us to do anything. But the second half probably should open up a bit more and we can score a few goals. But right now in the first half, we are struggling to get anything going here. But Chris Wood. Good pass through to Elanga there. Great move by him. Elanga, can you make it 1-0? Yes, he can. Just as I said, we're struggling to get anything going. We create an opportunity. And Elanga here scores for us and puts us 1-0 up in this game. Chris Wood with the assist. Elanga with a goal. It's a great pass there by Chris Wood, by the way, into Elanga there. It's a great through ball by him. And a great finish there from Elanga to beat ever drier in net. And the Swedishman puts us 1-0 up here. And what a season Elanga's having for us here. And what a season we're having overall. We're second in the Prem. And we're on track to possibly win the Europa League, FA Cup and Carabao Cup as well. If we continue winning our games, so we'll be in the Carabao Cup final next episode. And Martinelli's getting a yellow card for something there. And we take the lead here against Arsenal here, but as we've seen, Arsenal can create chances. And possibly should be level in this one because Jonathan David hit the crossbar earlier. And that's going to go through straight to Martinelli, and that's going to be 1-1 straight away. Now, what a save by Trafford. Shifted their way, Jonathan David. Trafford, a good save again. Jonathan David, good defending there from Morello. Now we can hopefully just hold the ball here. And Anderson can get it out. There we go. He feels so good on the ball as well. Slater here. Being trapped here by the Arsenal midfielder though. And know how dangerous he is. Chris Wood, good pass up to Elanga. Elanga, just why did he not shoot? He's been a danger in this game as usual. Rice here into Marino who shoots, and Trafford again, what a save. Matt Sells and that's a foul free. That's a free kick, referee. No, that's disgraceful. That's a free kick. If we concede now, Trafford could save. That's a free kick. Good interception from Danilo. And now here goes Slater here. Using the pace, driving through the English talent here. Skips through again. Luis Slater here shoots, and it's going to be a good save there from David Raya. Trossard. Now here's Ødegaard. But Anderson, what a steal that is. Honestly, he is so good. Marino here, getting forward. Eddie Anderson, what a steal that is, though, from him. Elanga. Now Oscarson here, can make the run. Good move by him. Oscarson now can't get to the ball. Urian Timber intercepts it. And Elanga there can't get the ball somehow there. I don't like this here. I got a feeling Arsenal are going to score. It's all the signs are pointing to Arsenal scoring a late equaliser here. David. Oh no, he's going to do it into Trafford. Big save needed. Trafford. I knew it. I just knew it. They had all the bounces going their way. I guess they deserved this, to be honest, but that is frustrating because I just knew they were going to score because everything was just going their way. Every time I tried to pass the ball, it was just deflecting back to them. Every challenge I made kept falling back to them. And David does well there. And Trafford arguably should have saved it. But it's 1-1, last kick of the game. And it's a point apiece. It is so annoying that we didn't lose this game. We drew this game. We should have won it, man. Arsenal played good against us, yes, but we were by far the better team. The ratings don't show it, but that's an annoying draw to take. Alright, so after that disappointing draw against Arsenal, we currently sit, I believe, second in the league, a few points behind Man City. They currently have a game in hand, though, so they're very much, most likely going to go top of the table, 6 points ahead of us, as you'll see. If they win their game, they will go 6 points ahead of us in the table. We're behind them, currently 12 points ahead of Liverpool, as you can see, but they also have a game in hand as well, so they could catch up to us. And as of right now, we're undefeated in the Prem, which is pretty insane to say that we haven't lost a game. We have drew 8 games, though, which is not the greatest, but we currently sit in second place, which is nice to see. Obviously, in the Carabao Cup, we face Arsenal next episode to hopefully win this trophy here and win our first trophy this series, which will be a pretty nice thing to do. However, though, before we get into the game against Arsenal, we're all going to face Man City to start the episode off, as you can see. We're going to sim these games against Olympiacos and Sheffield United. We're going to play against Man City here and hopefully pick up some points to catch up to them. So the last time we faced them, we picked up a 1-1 draw against them, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we can beat them here this time at home to catch up to them at the top of the table. And after that, hopefully beat Arsenal here to win the Carabao Cup. But that's going to call it for the end of today's episode. Drop a like and subscribe if you're going to enjoy the episode. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. All hope getting there. It is greatly appreciated. Also check out the other content I post there on the main channel. Also check out my second channel you can find in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.